drunk, you silly old fool. Still you cannot see. That's a baby boy that my mother sent to me. Well, it's many a day I've travelled 100 miles or more, but a baby boy with whiskers on I never seen before. Oh, drunk, you silly old fool. You're drunk, you're a silly old fool. You're drunk, you're drunk, you're silly old fool. You're drunk, you're drunk.
Yo, what's going on everyone? It's Brian from DrinkABeerandPlayAGame, and welcome to the first video in a new series dubbed Drunk of the Month. Our goal is to highlight one of the many inebriated video game characters that you will encounter or play as in the virtual world of gaming. So let's get this party started. Today's highlighted drunk is possibly one of the first video game characters to drink on screen, and that is based on nothing more than a guess. Tapper, who is the bartender in the arcade game Tapper, or also known as Root Beer Tapper, is a top-notch barkeep that can serve dozens of customers in a matter of seconds. And, after a stage of serving your drunken guest, Tapper treats himself to a beer. Or two. And let's not forget, Tapper imbibes in some more alcohol at the end of each of these little challenge stages if you do it correctly. They might not show you him drinking that beer, but come on, this is not a guy who opens a beer and wastes it. What is most impressive is that Tapper is basically getting drunker and drunker as the stage gets tougher and tougher, and anyone that can maintain that level of work while carrying a buzz is an impressive drunk in my book. And apparently, Tapper is brand specific, as every bar he serves in seems to be exclusive to Budweiser. So one key thing I forgot to mention is that this arcade game was released exclusively to bars, and in most cases it was shitty dive bars. But it gained a lot of popularity and they decided we should probably release this to the arcades. The companies, being as smart as they were, said we probably shouldn't market beer to youngsters, so let's change the name to Root Beer Tapper. Hence the change in logo and the name change. Then, for some weird reason, when it was released to a lot of late 80s home consoles like the ColecoVision, Atari, and all the other random shit, they decided, let's change it to Mountain Dew. I don't know if the name Root Beer is too extreme for home consoles, but that's what happened. It wasn't until they re-released the game on the iPhone and called it Tapper's World Tour that the alcohol was brought back. So, after a 27-year hiatus off the booze, Tapper can still drink with the best of them. And one last thing to mention, he is something of a movie star as he had this nice little cameo in Wreck-It Ralph. God, you gotta love when obscure characters like this get thrown into movies like that. Just brings you back to your childhood. Anyway, here's to Tapper, the quickest and most coordinated drunken movie star bartender to ever grace a video game. Cheers, guys! Thank you guys for checking out the video, and make sure you leave a comment and let us know if you enjoyed it. Come back next month for another Drunk of the Month. Cheers, guys.